Hello and welcome back to What's the Frame. In this episode we're going to look at heavy machinery and how we make it beautiful. In this episode we're going to be looking at heavy machinery and how we find the beauty within that. Now, as a visual agency for construction, we obviously capture an awful lot of heavy machinery. And one of the things that we always find is that we've got to find a certain frame and a certain shot that brings it to life and showcases it in a nice, elegant way. Now, the image that I'm looking at here, I think does that. The reason why I took this picture the way I did, and this is again is from a drone image, which I think was quite obvious for most of you guys, is that obviously want to make the focus of the image the heavy piece of machinery, but what I don't want that to do is overwhelm the image, because there's an awful lot of beauty that's in this, the rest of the image, especially symmetrically. So had I put this excavator in the middle of the frame, I don't think it would have had the same effect. By just keeping it off to the side slightly and having the mound that it's working on more towards the center, I think it just leads the eye line better to the middle of the picture, which I wanted to be the symmetry that we have here. Now, the other reason that the symmetry works really well are these piping lines that run across. And this is something that I didn't want to lose within the image. I didn't want us to flip it maybe the other way and capture a frame like that, because I think it would have been lost and the eye line would have been completely different. The way that I've done it horizontally in this instance, I think works really well, and why I framed it the way I did. There's an awful lot of shadows within this picture, which I think help to bring the excavator out even more, because it is a bright yellow. And different gradients of brown that are in this, I think leads itself really nicely to this image. So that is why I captured this image the way I did.